I have this beautiful woodworking.
Oh, cool.
On the back, on May 16th last year, I got this, and it says, "Thank you for what you did for a boy you don't know. A grateful dad." And then it says in quotes, "Tatum's dad." Okay? This kid was getting picked on. And he's a big kid. You know, like he's one of those kids that you always put a catcher. Clearly a strong kid. And some kids at school had decided that they were going to kind of go at the bigger kid. He's super gentle and sweet, and he wasn't standing up for himself. And his dad kept trying to push him to do it. And it's going to get me emotional. And he was like, no, it's not right, Dad. Not going to, beat up these kids. I'm bigger than them. And then Mandalorian came out, and they're sitting there watching it. And teacher called and said, "Hey, Tatum stood up for himself today, and you should be really proud of him." And his dad didn't want to say anything, and apparently he did it again. And nothing like, I'm not saying go out and become a bully. He didn't do anything bad. He was very good. He stood up for himself right before he just let it happen. And his dad asked him finally. He was like, "Hey, Tatum, I told you to do it. I taught you to throw punches, things like that. Like, what's the deal? What made you do it?" And he goes, "Mandalorian, Dad. He wouldn't let anybody bully the kid. So I realized that I got to stand up to these bullies." And this dad's got tears in his eyes. Yeah. And I'm like, I get to be part of this? Look, when it's, I played a drug dealer biker on Sons of Anarchy. Nobody's walking up to me and going, "I had the best heroin of my life because I watched you." I hope they're not. Don't come up and tell me that.